Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and I want to do an update on Susanne Morphew's case. A quick kind of reminder: Susanne went missing from Salida, Colorado. Been missing since May 10th of 2020. 5'4", 110 pounds, brown hair and blue eyes. It was thought very early on that she may have disappeared on a bike ride on County Road 225 and West Highway 50, located in unincorporated Chaffee County, Colorado. The bike was recovered. There was no information on the bike condition or anything that we have found. Some items that were believed to have belonged to Susanne were found, but no details on that was released as well. And we've done some videos on this case, and we had some areas that we feel need searched. It sounds like they are working on that already. So let's just jump right into the updates here. As I mentioned, her husband was arrested and charged with murder and several other charges. First-degree murder, tampering with the deceased human body, tampering with physical evidence, possession of a dangerous weapon, and attempt to influence a public servant. Those were the charges. Fremont County District Judge Ramsey Lama granted a motion filed by prosecutors that asked for a dismissal of the case against Barry Morphew, Susanne's husband, who was charged with first-degree murder in connection with Susanne Morphew's disappearance and presumed death. District Attorney Linda Stanley filed the motion that asked the judge to dismiss the case without prejudice, meaning that charges could be filed again at a later date. Prosecutors said in their motion that they and law enforcement believe they are close to the discovery of Susanne Morphew's body, but said they won't be able to complete searches ahead of the scheduled trial date due to weather and snowpack. According to the motion, they had been focused on a remote and mountainous region near the Morphew residence that is currently covered in about 5 foot of snow, hindering the search efforts. Barry Morphew had been arrested on May 5th of 2021, and again, originally charged with first-degree murder, tampering with the deceased human body, tampering with physical evidence, possession of a dangerous weapon, and the attempt to influence a public servant. We will continue digging in on this case, providing you updates as this moves forward. I believe he has already been released. I'm going to be real honest with you on this. I know most people believe that her husband is involved in this. And, I admit there are a lot of things in this case that does point that direction. But I am very hesitant to come out and say, hey guys, I think he done this. Because there are other factors involved there that does not point to him. And we will get into tell you what, we will do an open discussion on this case in the coming days because there is a lot to go over on this, and I think in open discussion we would be able to discuss those details, break those down, and see what fits, what doesn't. But there's did her husband do this? Did a stranger do it? Was it somebody else they knew? As we know, she was having an affair that she was supposed to have met in a different country. They were going to run away together. Did she take off and go there and this guy get cold feet? I mean, there is a lot of things that jump out in this case, but they dead end pretty quick. And obviously law enforcement They're not going to release a lot of information that they do have simply because this is an ongoing open investigation. They have not stopped working on this case, I can tell you that. And they are working diligently to get answers on this case. And, with there being 5 foot of snow in the area, this particular area they're talking about seems to be the area that we wanted to go out and search as well. But, there's 5 foot of snow or so in that area. There's not a lot we're going to be able to do. Definitely no more than what they're capable of doing right now. So we will be continuing to monitor this. Later this summer, if they haven't been able to search, I'm not against going out there and doing this search, try to locate Susanne. I'm not 100% convinced that she's in that area, but it is, the likelihood of her being there is strong enough. It definitely needs to be searched. We never want to hope that the person is found deceased by any means, but if she is deceased, hopefully she will be found there and the rest of the family could have answers. Their 2 daughters are very supportive of the dad. They do not believe that their dad has done this to their mom. And, it's going to be devastating. It's already devastating for them losing their mom. It's going to be even more so if it does turn out their dad was involved. And them not believing he is, that's... thoughts and prayers out for them, regardless how this turns out, because this is their mother that's gone. Through the rest of the family, our thoughts and prayers are with you. We will continue digging in. If you have any information on this case, please reach out to me. Send that through the email. I'll put the email address down here in the descriptions. mwsar22@yahoo.com, and would definitely want to look through any information you all have that you may share on this, and we will keep you updated. There was something else on this I wanted to... Okay, I did want to bring up that during the preliminary hearing when Barry had been arrested, the judge himself had made the comment that he wasn't seeing enough evidence to convict in that case. He did go ahead and rule to keep him locked up, but there is so much through this. And again, if you haven't checked out our previous videos on Susanne Morphew's case, please go back and check those out. We do get into a lot more of the details of information that was available and gives you a better idea of what's going on. And again, we will get an open discussion scheduled for this case, and please join us when we do that as well. So with that, we will keep digging in. We will keep you updated. With that, you guys stay safe. Let's do what we can to help bring Susanne home.